Hey, what it do, baby boo? This topic has been on my mind for not really like the past week, but today it really came up, and I was like, this is something that I can talk about that can help you out like a fuck ton. There are people downstairs, which is why I'm like low key whispering right now, and I don't want to swear too much and stuff like that. The reason why I got the idea to do this video is because there's been a project that I've been working on recently that has sparked this interest in this topic, and hopefully the things that I learned from this project I can apply to this particular video topic, and specifically to you low elo players, and hopefully in turn you're going to make some dank elo gains. Before we get into the gist and the meat and potatoes of the video, if you want to skip to the meat and potatoes, I'll try and include a timestamp in the description. I just want to tell you the story. Like I said, I've been working on this project not for too long, right, to be completely honest, but I had the idea to do this project about a month or two ago. For those of you who don't know, I do all of my stuff, like all of my income in my career, if that's what you want to call it, stems from internet marketing. I do a lot of stuff in regards to internet marketing with other businesses and writing content, doing some article writing for some companies. I work closely, or I have a really good relationship with this six-figure business owner. This dude's like honestly stacked. Like, he's gangster. I love this dude. We got a good relationship going on. So I'm quite proficient at internet marketing stuff, but I've never really taken that big step into doing my own venture. The main way that I make money is through my article writing, and I decided about a month or two ago, like the idea came into my head to start this big project where instead of writing the actual articles, I hire writers to do the writing for me, and then I act as the middleman. So I find clients that want articles written, I find writers that are going to write the articles, and all I'm doing is, I'm the middleman. Get the clients, boom, pass it back. It's just back and forth, and I'm right here in the middle. That can seem like a really big project. When you look at it and you take a step back, you look at all these big elements to the project that need to be done. You need to have the ability to build relationships with these clients so that they can give you money in the first place, okay? That's one step. That's one alone, and that's fucking huge. The ability to build relationships with clients is ridiculous. That's a job in and of itself. And then you have the job of the process of trying to find, I just spat on myself, the process of trying to find writers. You have the process of trying to find really high quality writers for the cheapest amount possible. Then you have the process of acting as the middleman, having systems and spreadsheets and documents set up to put the information into, so the client's information into, so the writers can access it, they can write the article, blah, blah, blah. Essentially what I'm trying to say is that there's this really huge project that I've been trying to work on. You look at it and you're like, fuck, that's heaps of work. But if you break it down into every single little step that the brain can actually handle, it's not that big. It's not as big of a deal as you think of it, that you think it is. Like I said, before I started the actual project, I was like, man, that's kind of daunting. And then at the start of this week, I got a schedule together. I started writing down all the stuff that I had to do. And I didn't have everything, but I had like a good gist. And now, like 5 days has gone past, only 5 days. And I've done so much. I've created the training program for the writers. I have set up a system to help me find the best writers possible with an email interview, with a good job description, with a good Skype interview, with a good paid test article, trial article. I'm already pretty good at building relationships with clients. So I've just done a shit ton of stuff. And what I'm trying to say is that the reason why I was able to make so much progress this week is because I broke every single little step down. It's like the saying goes, what's the saying? How do you eat an elephant? It's like one bite at a time, or one chunk at a time, or some shit. That's exactly how I did this project. So, the reason why I'm saying this to you is because when you look at your goal, whether it is getting Challenger or Diamond or Platinum, because this video is specifically for bronze and silver people, maybe gold, but more towards bronze and silver, maybe low gold. You look at your goal of maybe getting Diamond or Masters or Challenger, and if you look at that, you can be so overwhelmed. It's too much for the brain to handle, and it's very, very hard to picture you actually doing it. It's like a person who's like 125 kgs. I used to be 125 kgs. If you told me, Danyon, go be 95 kgs, I'll be like, are you stupid? I'll be like, that's almost impossible. But if you break it down and you say, okay, Danyon, go get to 123 kgs. You can do that. That's really simple. Okay, go get 120 kgs. Go get 117. Go get 114. Go get 110. Blah, blah, blah. That's exactly how I want to present this information to you, this topic to you. If your goal is to get to something like Platinum or Diamond or Masters or Challenger, it is a really big goal when you look at it, but start to break it down into mini steps. Let's say you're bronze. Let's say you're bronze 3, 50 LP, and you want to get to Masters. That's like you look at that, you're like, that's not going to happen at all, when lo and behold, that's exactly what I did. I got from bronze 3 to challenger or some shit. But you look at it and it's like, holy crap, that's such a out of my reach, you know, goal. But you don't have to jump straight from bronze 3 to masters or challenges. You don't, and that's completely impossible in the first place. You take the mini steps, you take these micro steps. You start from bronze 3, and if you're 50 LP, then maybe say to yourself, okay, what's a goal that's not too daunting and terrifying, and what's a goal that's actually achievable that I can do in the next 2 weeks or something. And you say bronze 3, 50 LP, can I get to bronze 2? Can I make bronze 2 in the next 2 weeks? And you know, if you can, they'd be like, yeah, I've got enough time, I'll start to, not spam some games, I was about to say spam games. Yeah, I've got enough time, I can start to, you know, grind some games out, you know, watch my replays and shit. Yeah, I think I can get to bronze 2. Then that's good. Then do that. Then go bronze 2, and then you're at 0 LP. Then the next step would be, okay, bronze 2, 50 LP. Can you do that? Yeah, that's in my reach. And continuously make these little small micro goals or micro steps that you can do, and then eventually they'll add up, because the small shit adds up, I promise you. And if you can't do bronze 3 50 LP to bronze 2, then do bronze 3 50 LP to bronze 3 100 LP, or bronze 3, just make the goal to win one game, and then go to the next game, and then the next one, and the next one. After a while, you'll find yourself in a place where these little steps that you're taking, within a week, 2 weeks, 1 month's time, you'll look back and you'll be like, holy shit, I got heaps done, you know? And that's exactly what I've done with my project. The main reason why it's so hard to conceive goals, like going from bronze 3 to challenge or some shit, is because this is just my personal opinion. I'm not like a neurologist or like a, you know, psychologist or anything to do with this, the brain, but I believe that it seems too impossible to the brain, and it's something that the brain can't handle. Like I said, the reason why this came about is because of my project. I legit got so much stuff done in the past 4 days. It's honestly ridiculous, and it's because I was able to pinpoint everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I got the big picture, and I broke it down, even further, and then further and further, into micro steps that I can do, and then they've just added up a shit ton, and hopefully that same process applies to you. If you're more interested in this type of way of thinking, one of the reasons or revelations that I've had recently that made me believe all this stuff, and you know, that has helped me with this way of thinking. This dude's name is Jordan Peterson. Love that dude heaps. Like, it's ridiculous how much his content has helped me. Not in League of Legends at all. It's nothing to do with League of Legends. It's all just organizing myself. There are a few videos of his that are just ridiculously good, and it will help you organize yourself and organize your time, and help you stop wasting time and procrastinating and shit. That hopefully they'll help you out as much as they've helped me out. Okay, so to summarize this whole video, yes, bronze to challenger is a ridiculous goal, and when you look at it, it seems almost impossible. You can get very what's the word? What's the word where you're not going to do something because it looks too big? It's terrifying, but there's another word for it. I can't think of it. They can be very terrifying to try and make a goal like that, bronze to challenger. That can be your ultimate goal, but then break that ultimate goal down into mini goals, micro steps, micro goals. Okay, go bronze 5 to bronze 4, or bronze. Don't even go that far. Go bronze 5 0 LP to bronze 5 50 LP. That's doable. You can do that. So that's the topic of this video. Okay, take the big goal and break it down into small, actionable chunks that you can actually do. The next video that I'm going to be doing is in relation to this video. It's a part 2 of this one. So I highly suggest you watch it, and that video is going to be the actual tangible details about how to actually break down your role into specific elements that you can actually focus on. For example, breaking down your mid lane into CSing, and then breaking CSing, and then you've got another one for trading, and how to do that in such a way that's going to help you climb step by step, not necessarily one big jump. So I'm going to finish this here. Have a good day. I love you. Stay beautiful. Shana Docs.